Hey, what's up, guys? Just Check Reviews, and this is the final honest car awards of this year for 2019. The last category we have done is sedans. And then at the very end of the video, I'm gonna name the best car of the year, also known as the honest car of the year. This is the car that of everything I've ever driven, and that includes the Ferrari, the GT, the supercars, sedan, SUVs, anything I drove. What's out of all of them, which one would I go out and buy right now if I had the money? Like I was just given the money to go buy it. That is the car I would choose. And then there's best build of the year. This has nothing to do with the car. It's all about what the owner did to it, what the time and passion and what they did to it. And there's just a lot of reasons, a lot more reasons to go into why I choose the best build. It's not just the car itself. If you did nothing to it, that's not really a good build. Yes, it's a gorgeous car, but that's good on the manufacturer, not you. So that's why I'm giving more back to the owners, because a lot of the cars that they were modified. Some of them were modified to the brim. So this is reward. It's just giving to those people who spent more time on their car and making it unique, and another just thank you for letting me drive your modified, not just your stock one. You're modified. So just another thing to go through. All right, we have 9 sedans to go through, so I'm gonna go with them pretty fast because I'm pretty tired and I really want to get this video done for you guys, and I really want to get on my vacation and stuff like that. So without further ado, let's get started. First up, the 2000 Accord 1.8 manual, fantastic car. It's a Honda, for Pete's sake, and this is a prime example of how good an Accord is. Well, not just Accord, how Hondas are so reliable. He's put like, I think it was like over 300,000 miles. I think, don't quote me on that. It's been a while since I did that video, and it's just crazy. And the car still looks brand new. Well, not exactly brand new, but the car's still intact. All the leather, all the interior still works. Everything still works. It still starts up immediately. That's what you get with not just Honda, with JDM. Japanese cars are the most reliable cars you can buy. It's why Toyota sells so many of them because of that. And Honda's just as good. It's just such an amazing how long these things will last. So if you really want a cheap car that, not even that cheap, but you really want a good, reliable car for like your kid or yourself, and you don't have more money, but you really need just a car that will last you a long time, get a Honda or a Toyota or a Nissan. Just get a JDM. You can't go wrong. And this is also a manual. It's a fun little sedan throw around. And it's perfect if you don't know how to drive manual. It's really good to get used to. The clutch is real easy to move through, and it's just a fun car. Alright, next up, the 2004 A4 Quattro. This was the first Audi I ever did, and I was quite impressed with it. It was not as fast as my Corolla, but I think it had a little bit of issues. This Audi, after a while, not just Audi, but all German cars, they tend to break a lot. They're just like luxury cars. They're German. They are really reliable, but some of them, especially for Audis, they tend to break and have lots of issues after so many years. But this is an 04, so it's kind of expected of them. And this was back before Audi really got high on with their reliability. So it's not the car's fault it has problems. But besides that, the car is fantastic. It has really good features for what you get. The interior is beautiful. It's an Audi. That's what I love about Audis, is they really make the interiors look very beautiful and luxury looking and really futuristic for the time. Alright, next up, the 05 BMW 325i. This is a very special car to me. I had no idea what a Beamer was. Well, I knew it was a car, but I see him on the road and I think, oh, it's just a car. It's just, before I became a reviewer, and they were beautiful cars, and I'm like, there must be more to them. After driving one, and especially this is to me is a classic BMW. This is what BMW is known for, and also designed by the amazing Albert Bierman. this car, it just shows everything about why BMW is the way it is today. Is this well, not this car exactly, but this car is a prime example of that. It's crazy reliability even for a German car, and it's 2005 too, and it's a beautiful car. This is before they put on that crazy technology, so they just went on making it just nice looking. Why not make something look nice? It's beautiful, and it drives like someone who gave a crap about cars, who loves cars, and really just enjoys cars. And that's what you get from the Alpha Beamer. That's why I love the Veloster N so much, because it was designed by somebody who loves to drive. And that's why I love this car. And there's no wonder why it's so popular. That video has over like 2,000 views, almost 3,000. And it's obvious. It's an amazing car. Alright, next up, 2014 Audi A6 APR. This was the funny video that I got in trouble for by some old man, but besides that, the car, it's a rocket ship. That thing is a utter rocket ship. With all the stuff the owner did to it, and that 500 horsepower. Okay, I'll give you, Roger. I thought the car was going to be a little slow. I know it was going to be fast because it's 500 horsepower, but I didn't think it would be almost as fast as a GTR. I mean, good God. The thing's a sleeper. It weighs like 4,000 pounds, something like that. It's a big oofy sedan, and it's super fast. I'm like, it's stupid. And not just that, it's also an Audi, and again, what I love about Audi is the interior is beautiful. Everything is futuristic looking. Everything looks nice. Reacts well. Does what you want to do, and it looks good. That's what I love about Audis is everything looks like, okay, this is the future. This is what cars are going to try and inspire it to be, and that's what I love about them. That's kind of changing with Tesla coming about, but I think Audi will be like, okay, here's our version of it, and they have the e-tron and stuff like that, and those cars are gorgeous looking. I mean, Audi knows how to make a good looking car. Alright, next up, the 2015 BMW 35i. This is the very special car because it's been modded so far on the brim. She has a name named Heidi. She is absolutely beautiful. I love this car. It is owned by a really cool owner who has this big YouTube now, way bigger than me, but he's just cool. I'm not jealous, maybe a little bit, but I love the car. And even though I was a little worried because everyone says that the new ones aren't as good as the old ones, they don't drive like the way the other ones do, I can tell you right now, it's not designed by Alpha Beamer, but it's still a BMW. It still has that it's still a driver's car. It's not something that a woman's gonna drive around. It's a driver's car, and that's what I love about it. Even though it's just the M Sport, it's still a driver's. Well, not an M Sport. It's not an M car. It's still a driver's car. It's a regular sedan that old people can buy, and it's a driver's car. It's just an amazing car, and all the mods he did into it, and it's fast. And all the burbles. One thing I love about BMWs is their burbles. It's just such an enjoyable thing. I love BMWs. I've always been an Audi guy for their interiors, but I really, really love BMW after doing them this year. And this is a good example. And I look forward to doing the new one. I do hope I'm sure it'll have that same BMW flavor like the Audi, but looking forward to seeing. It's gonna be fun, and I do need to do an M3 because I've been told that you gotta do an M3 or an M car to see what BMW is fully capable of. All right, next up, 2016 Mazda 3 Touring. Quite like that car. It's a good car. This was the start of Mazda's new styling, which is all about making their cars more driver focused. And I've driven the new one, and it's fantastic. I do prefer the new one over this one, but if you can't afford one and you still want a little bit of a driver's car, get this one. It's just as good. I think you pay $12 grand for it, but just really good. It's it's 2016, pretty new. You get all good technology, and it's still a good, reliable car because it's a Mazda. This is after Ford. Mazda separated from Ford because so their engines are Japanese. So it's a Mazda. It's reliability. Like I said, Japanese are good, reliable cars. So yeah, it's a great car. All right, next up, 2014 Focus ST Sedan. There's a lot of problems with this car. This is my assistant's car, but as long as you get low miles and you really need a car, it's not a bad option. There are way worse Fords out there, and this one's not too bad compared to them. I mean, if you really want to look at a bad Ford, go look at the Ford Pinto. I think so. Just good, like the car that literally explodes from the rear. I mean, those are bad cars. This car, it's not bad. Even the on transmission, yes, it has a little bit of a weird. It can tend to fail, but as long as you don't have it for over 100,000 miles, because most people, you're fine. And everything, I want to do it that long. Well, don't they get a Ford? Older Fords can last that long, but newer ones typically don't because it's just the way they're made. If you really want something to really last for high mileage, get a Toyota or Honda. Like I said before, Japanese is king. But besides that, the car it's a good car. I know that my good buddies are worried that he's gonna break, yada yada. It's a good car, man. It may not be the nicest car in the world, not the fastest, but it's pretty good looking. I'm not a red paint. It's a beautiful car for Pete's sake. You know what I mean? And if you really just need a car, and this is what you're either given to, or just it's all you can afford, you know what? It's not that bad. It's still a good car. All right, next up, and is the 2017 Ford Fusion Titanium Sedan. Absolutely beautiful car. I love the way it drives. It is so much fun to do. I actually almost forgot about this one. Mainly because I accidentally labeled it Focus instead of Fusion. Because I already did two Focuses, so my brain thought Focus for some reason. I don't know why I did that. Just did it. So I almost forgot about this one. So it's renamed for now. So when I do the Sport, or whenever the Ford decides to bring the Fusion back, I'll know I can find this video easier. So yeah. The car is a beautiful car, and I love how it was such a perfect car for Halloween. Blackout with all the blackout trim everywhere. I love how he calls for the Titan, because it's a fast car. It can be a couple muscle cars, even though it's a sedan. I think it makes like 300 something horsepower, which is pretty good for the car. It's just a good old EcoBoost 4-cylinder, and that turbo, it's awesome. Not only does it give you more power, it's also economical. But because it's turbocharged, I believe you have to get premium gas. I think so. Don't quote me on that. But that's a great car. And it doesn't have the dual clutch transmission that Ford tried to put in the Focus. So really, if you really want a Ford sedan that's good and reliable, get a Ford Fusion. They're extremely reliable for what they are, and they can last a good number of miles. It's pretty impressive. And they have a sport version, which is the V6. Not just any V6. The one they use in the Raptor and the Mustang. Well, not anymore. The Ford GT and all those others. Yeah, in a sedan. A little Fusion sedan. You can get that engine. So, yeah. I can't wait to drive one of those. It's such a really good car. Alright, next up is the 2018 Mini Cooper S. I love Minis. I've driven in my buddy's 05. And well, actually, no, Arling has, and this new one is just as good. What I love best about Minis, it's a little car they can tune up and go stupid fast. That's what I love about them. And they weigh hardly anything, so they're really, really big sleepers. Sorry, I love sleeper cars. I love cars that they look like they're slow as crap, and then the girly cars, and in reality, they are as fat, and they love to wipe people's faces off. I love those kinds of cars. And this is just like it. It's it's just so amazing, and the engine's fantastic. I believe it's the 2 Series engine, and it's a good engine. It's a turbo engine. Well, I love about turbo, the BMW's turbo technology. It's a single turbo, so you don't have too much turbo lag, and it's just fantastic. and you have it's just a great car for what it is. If you're really looking for something fun and goofy to have some fun with, get a Mini. You can't go wrong with a Mini. They are a little expensive because they are BMW, but besides that, it's a good car. Alright, next up, Tesla Model 3. I know what you're saying, Jay, that's an electric car, yada yada. Well, I'm kind of excluding it from the best SUV sedan category because of how advanced this car is. But this still is a sedan, so it is so in this video because, well, it is a car that has 4 doors and it's low to the ground, so it's a sedan. I love Teslas. This is true imprint of technology. This has so much technology. It's just insane of what this car has. And all the things that Tesla's doing to really trying to save the planet if they can, and the owners will crew. It's just, I love the Teslas. I didn't really like electric cars before then, mainly because I thought they were boring, and they really weren't the future because I just like gas cars. But you know what? This car is fun. It's a fun car. Even though it's an electric car, it's fun. And it has, people say, oh, those soulless. This one has a personality, and I was very surprised. It had more personality than a Ford Focus. I mean, that's how much that's just, it's just awesome. I love this car. Alright, and the best sedan of the year, the honest sedan of the year goes to the 2005 BMW 325i. I'm sorry, that car is so special. It is no wonder why this car is so popular. It's so beloved, and everyone did so many good feedback on this car. And it's just what BMW was all about. It's such a great car. It's all the technology they did. Well, it has. Now we're saying it's like, oh, it doesn't have any new stuff. Well, it has all the old new. It has enough technology without breaking, because new BMWs tend to break with the new technology. I love this car. It's fun, goofy. I mean, you've seen the video. I didn't want to stop driving it. It was such an enjoyable car. It's so addictive, so exhilarating. It's like finding that perfect girl. You know what I mean? Finding the girl that just gets you. This car gets me. That's what I love about it. If I really wanted a fun car that was good on money, I get this car. Not that the other cars are not good. Trust me, I love the APR A6, but it's just too. But so of course it's just too much power. I can't daily drive it. Whereas this, it's just enough fun without getting you in trouble. It's reliable. It's a BMW. It's very luxurious. It's just a great car. Alright, since we've done going over all the cars of the year, time to pick the honest car of the year. This is the one car that of all the cars I've driven, I will go out and buy. And that car is the 2019 Hyundai Veloster N. Some of you may have already guessed this, but this is my favorite car I've ever driven. There is no other car that I reviewed this year that I want more than the Hyundai Veloster N. It gets me like no other car has. And the price, you can't beat that price for what you get. It's just an amazing car. The reason why I love the BMW 325i, because it was designed by Albert Beamer, who loves cars, who loves to just drive. And he designed this car to be just like that. And I love that he did that. This car is just such an amazing car to drive. I want one so bad that literally as soon as I get out of college and get a good high-paying job, I am buying one immediately. Because I love the Hyundai Veloster. It's such an incredible car. Now for the best deal. This has nothing to do with the car, all about the owner, and this is probably a surprise for her. Yes, we say yes, it's a girl, and the only girl that I've reviewed was the 2012 GTR Premium.
Oh my
That
God!
car is such a special car, special place in my heart. Not just for not just for Nissan did to it, but what the owner did to it. That's why I couldn't. It's the reason why I couldn't, choose it over the Ferrari, because what the owner did to it and the story she had behind it. It is such a special car, not just in history, but to her. Her getting out of divorce, seeing that this was the car she wanted to get her when he got her life contract. It was her goal. She was like, as soon as I get money, I want that car, and she got it, and she did all kind of cool stuff to it. And sadly, her engine blew, but she's rebuilding it and getting her back on the road because that car deserves it. Her Jezebel is such a fantastic car. I just can't believe I got to drive such a wonderful car and got to meet such a wonderful owner. That's why I love this Jezebel. She is such a fantastic car and has a wonderful owner who loves cars as well. And I just can't thank her enough. Thank you so. I'm sure she's watching, so thank you so much, Nicole, for letting me drive Jezebel. I had such a fun time, and I will never forget that. Thank you so much. Now, as for you guys, I want to formally thank you all for watching all my videos this year. I couldn't believe how many views I've gotten this year. I've only been doing this over a year now, and I've gotten to drive so many fun cars, and you guys have loved them. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for following me. I know I'm a little bit different. I have a disability, but thank you for overlooking that and giving me a chance. You guys are half the reason why I do what I do, and I love doing it. And if I had nobody watching, I would still do videos because I just love doing them. But I'm glad there are people out there who do enjoy what I'm doing and love watching me. Sometimes have fun and maybe make a fool of myself sometimes. But thank you. Just thank you. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Be sure to like and subscribe. Like I said in the first video, this is the last video I'm going to do this year. I'm going on vacation for a few weeks, so there won't be a video until, I want to say, the second week of January. But on top of that, I want to say thank you all for this wonderful year. Happy holidays, and I'll see you next year. Bye. Oh, I love this. Now I know what you're saying, Jake, why aren't you doing crazy stunts? 2 reasons. Cops and insurance would kill me.
Yeah. So like you said, it's not a drag car, it's a track car.
Well, you messed up too!
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
I got it on the wrong mode.
Technology at its finest.
There we go.
I love this thing. I do wish it was supercharged, which you are gonna possibly get a supercharged one. But if you can't afford a supercharged one, this is just as good.
Gotta get her warmed up.
Yeah, one thing I like about it, it's not as too thrusting as the Z01. When you drive the Z01, it is like a giant. It's like a giant jet. You're like in a giant backstrip. Oh, there's some G's. There's some G's. There's some. Wow! 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 Wait! Whoa! Oh! Wow! That was cool. I did that one time in a Ferrari. Last time I ever did that. This thing is awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool car, man. It really is. It's you'd have fun in this car. You really would.
Yeah.
It's sweet.
Thanks, man.
No problem.